I'm JasonRobinhood, and this is my Robinhood portfolio. Okay, so it is currently 11:05 a.m. Saturday, November 7th, 2020 here in San Francisco. And I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of my Robinhood portfolio this week. As you can see, Friday, November 6th, 2020, we were up $104.06, 1.09%. And for the week, the first week of November 2020, my portfolio was up $1,071.38, 12.48%. Most likely the best week performance for my Robinhood portfolio since joining the stock market. And let's see what stock got us there. As you can see, Ford was down 0.26% this week. We have 14 shares of Ford. Cardiff Oncology was up 13.51% this week. We have 5 shares of Cardiff Oncology. B. Riley was up 10.38% this week. We have 3 shares of B. Riley Financial. NEO was up 22.61% this week, and we have 4 shares of NEO. Lattice Semiconductor was up 12.64%, and we have 3 shares of Lattice Semiconductor. Marvell was up 20.48% this week. Very strong performance from Marvell. We have 2 shares, and we have some dividend reinvested in Marvell. That's the point. Renewable Energy Group was down 5.96% this week, and we only have 2 shares of EGI. Pinterest was up 11.53% this week, and we have 2 shares of Pinterest. Power Integrations was up 8.51% this week, and we have 2 shares of Power Integrations. Apple was up 8.61% this week, and we have 17 shares, and the point is reinvested dividends from Apple, where we have 17 shares of Apple with a market value of $2,019.02. One of the largest, the second largest held stock in my portfolio, Apple. I had a great week, 8%. The ProShares UltraPro QQQ. This is TQQQ ticker symbol. This is a 3-time levered ETF that follows the NASDAQ 100. And that stock was up 26.68% this week. We have 2 shares of the TQQQ. Nike was up 5.92% this week, and we have 2 shares of Nike. Fiverr International, I think it's Fiverr. Is it Fever or Fiverr? I think it's Fiverr. Fiverr International or Fever International was up 26.35% this week, a very, very strong performance from this stock this week. We have 2 shares of FVRR, one of the most, I don't think this stock is really talked about much. So this is one of the best performing stocks in my portfolio. Square was up 25.27% this week. Square released earnings this week, and clearly it was a very, very good earnings report this week. And we have 2 shares of Square. DocuSign was up 14.23% this week. DocuSign is a local San Francisco company, so please stand up. We have 2 shares of DocuSign. Coupa Software, I believe this is from San Mateo. Let's check if they're from San Mateo, because that's basically the Bay Area also. Yep, San Mateo, okay. That's cool. Coupa Software was up 13.81% this week, and we have 2 shares of Coupa Software. Shout out to San Mateo. Tesla was up 9.21% this week, and we have 2 shares of Tesla. Zoom Media, one of the best performing stocks in the NASDAQ 100 this year, was up 8.48% this week. And we have 2 shares of Zoom Media at $1,003.50. Great performance from Zoom Media this week. And the largest stock in my portfolio is currently NVIDIA. NVIDIA was up 15.08% this week. We have 4 shares plus a few from reinvested dividends. As a small dividend, so I reinvest my dividend with NVIDIA. And NVIDIA represents 24.13% of my portfolio. And NVIDIA was up 15.08% this week. So as you can see, a lot of my stocks this week were up double digits, 10%, 14%, 25%. Really great percent returns this week. How was your stock portfolio this week? Do you have any stocks that are performing well for you in your portfolio that you would like to recommend to myself or the other viewers of this video? Did you discover any new stocks in this video? Let's try to have more weeks with 12% gains. A lot less volatility in the next few months, obviously, because of the election. But there could still be some unknowns. But we got the election results, so things may calm down just a little bit. The next few months, we may have a little bit more clarity on a few things. I'm JasonRobinhood. This is my Robinhood portfolio. Stay long in the stock market.